Well, hello and welcome to Butter Roll Boutique. I am Doretha, and today I am sewing a lining onto my animal blanket. Yes, this is my first time doing it, and so it is a learning experience. A lot of things that you see me do on here, I am just learning myself. So I've been watching some videos and I don't know how to sew, but I tried to sew the lining onto this blanket by using my sewing machine. Unfortunately, that got stuck inside my machine and I thought I was going to tear it up. So I stopped that after I pulled it out and I said, well, that's not going to work. So I decided to do it by hand. So after I pre-washed it, that's why it's a little wrinkled right now, and I measured and I cut my material to fit around the blanket just to have a little edge hanging over. I like that look. And I sewed it all around the blanket with this little running stitch right here. And when I finished, I didn't like the way that looked because it just wasn't neat enough for me. I couldn't keep this, I was unable to keep the stitches in the same place, and I had maybe a fourth of an inch in, and then when I get down here I might be 3/4 of an inch in. So I was very inconsistent with that. So I end up sewing the whole thing around just like that. And some places look good and some places not so good. So I decided to change my stitch. And after I do this stitch, if I like the way it looks and I am liking it, then I'll just tear this running one out. Or not, I don't know. But this is the stitch I'm doing now, and don't ask me what it is. This stitch that's along the edge right here, I like that stitch a little bit better because if I make a mistake and come in too far, it's really not that visible. So, yeah, so that's the stitch I'm using, and I'm going back around with black thread because that's what I wanted. I didn't want it to be invisible. I do have some clear thread, but I didn't want it to, to do that. So what I'm doing is I'm circling. Ooh, I didn't even show y'all what my fabric looked like, did I? Well, let me show you. I found this the last time I was at Hobby Lobby. Since I did farm animals on this side, I found some fabric with farm animals all over it. And it's 100% cotton. I came home and washed it. I don't know why. I've just heard somewhere along the line that you're supposed to pre-wash fabrics. And so that's what I did. And I also did a little wash of the blanket so it's much softer than it was because I am using Red Heart, Super Saver, and Big Twist, and what else? I think some Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn is in it too, I think. So yeah, so this is what I'm doing. It took me 3 days to go around with that running stitch. Of course, I ironed the edges in, and I don't have a big iron. I need an iron. All I have is a steamer, and then I have a little iron that I use to press patches on, a little tiny iron. So that's what I used. It worked out just fine. So that's what I'm doing here today, and this is how I'm making my stitch. Okay, I got this much thread. That's a lot. I circle it around like this. Don't ask me what this called because I don't know. I pick up a little piece of the blanket. Then I pick up a little piece of the fabric and I pull it through this circle right here. And then it leaves that little straight stitch on the edge, and then another little stitch coming out that way. And yeah, I'm inconsistent with that now as well because I'm not a hand sewer. Well, I'm not a sewer. But I'm enjoying this right here. I thought I wouldn't, but this is so peaceful. I love it. I love doing this little needlework. I thought I wouldn't. Tina over at Crafts by the Rose loves doing this little thin needlework. I should have sent my blanket to her and let her do it. But anyway, so here we are. We're doing this work. And this is what we're going to be working on today. And also, wait, let me think before I get my words all tangled up. I want to participate in Ola Joe's video, one video per day during this month of February. Of March. No, I'm not living in the past. During this month of March, she's challenging other fiber artists to do one video a month in celebration of National Crochet Month. So I'm going to try. It may not be this long or, whatever, but I'm going to try to do it, Ola Joe. This is my attempt at day one. And, yeah, I'm doing it. It's a lot of firsts for me. I know a lot of y'all probably saying, this woman, as old as she is, why does she have so many first-time experiences? Well, that's why I call my channel a boutique. It's just a plethora of things in here that you will find. And today I am sewing, and I've never sewn anything that look worthwhile. I've tried. Now, as you can see, I'm trying to keep this rhythm as well. I'm trying to keep and stay consistent with what I'm doing. So here we go. I'm sewing. If you know the name of this stitch that I'm making right now, put it down in the description box. If not, just know that I'll give this a name, and I'll call it the butter roll stitch. Okay? I'll call it the butter roll stitch. So that's what I'm doing today, and I just wanted to share that with you. And I'll share something else tomorrow. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. Stay in the will of God. Thank you. Thumbs up. Bye-bye.